Staying shredded isn't just about dieting hard or doing endless cardio before summer. It's about building a lifestyle that keeps you lean all year long, without burnout, extremes, or yo-yo results. We all know someone who always looks lean, strong, and dialed in, whether it's January or July. And it's not genetics, it's not magic, it's habits. Today, I'm breaking down the 7 key habits that lean, shredded people follow year-round, so you can stop cutting and bulking in cycles and start building a body that stays lean for life. Let's get into it. Habit number 1. They walk. A lot cardio doesn't have to mean high-intensity intervals. In fact, the leanest people often do low-intensity movement daily, especially walking. Walking burns calories without stressing your system, aids digestion, lowers cortisol, increases insulin sensitivity, helps recovery between workouts. Most lean people aim for 8,000, 12,000 steps per day, not just for fat loss, but for overall energy balance. It's sustainable. It's relaxing. It adds up. Want to get leaner without changing your diet? Start walking more. Habit number 2. They eat nearly the same things daily. Sounds boring? Maybe, but it works. Shredded people tend to eat simple, consistent meals most of the time. High protein, low to moderate carb, healthy fats, nutrient-dense whole foods. Why? Because consistency removes decision fatigue, keeps calories predictable, and supports better digestion and nutrient absorption. They might rotate proteins, carbs, or veggies, but the foundation stays stable. And when they do eat out or go off plan, it's intentional, not accidental. Habit number 3. They never let go on the weekend. This one is huge. Most people are super disciplined Monday through Friday, then completely derail on Saturday and Sunday. That's 2 days out of 7, almost 30% of your week. People who stay shredded year-round treat weekends like weekdays. They still train, they still walk. They still eat high-protein meals. They might enjoy something, but within reason they don't binge, they don't punish, they stay in rhythm. That's how you maintain leanness long-term. No massive ups and downs. Habit number 4. They train for muscle, not just fat loss. Shredded doesn't mean skinny, it means lean and muscular. People who stay lean year-round don't just do cardio, they lift heavy, often. They prioritize resistance training, 3 to 5x per week. Progressive overload compound movements, muscle retention over scale obsession. Why does this matter? Because muscle burns more calories at rest. More muscle, offer better insulin sensitivity, higher metabolic rate, and a more aesthetic look even at higher body fat. They're not chasing smaller, they're chasing stronger. Habit number 5. They track without obsessing. Tracking calories, macros, or weight isn't obsessive, it's strategic. Lean people know what they're putting in their body. They aren't guessing. Even if they're not logging every meal, they've built awareness through years of tracking. They can eyeball portions. They know what 30 dry of protein looks like. They adjust on the fly. This is nutritional intuition, built by structured tracking over time. You don't have to track forever, but if you never track, you'll always be guessing, and guessing usually leads to fat gain. Habit number 6. They prioritize sleep. Like it's a workout. Sleep is a fat loss multiplier. People who stay shredded protect their sleep like it's part of their training plan. Why? Because poor sleep leads to higher cortisol, more hunger, ghrelin spikes, lower satiety, leptin drops, worse recovery, more cravings, lower testosterone. They aim for 7 to 9 hours, consistent sleep at wake times, no screens before bed, and dark, cool rooms. Fat loss happens when recovery is high, and sleep is where recovery begins. Habit 7. They don't diet, they live the lifestyle. This is the biggest one. People who stay lean year-round don't start a diet and then stop once they hit a goal. They've built a system they can live with, long-term. They don't cut out all carbs, crash diet, rely on fat burners, skip social events in fear. Instead, they eat nutrient-dense foods 80–90% of the time. Plan indulgences, not react to cravings. Stay active beyond the gym, adjust based on how they feel, not just what the scale says. They don't bounce between extreme cutting and bulking. They live in the middle zone, where they feel good, perform well, and stay photo-ready if needed. Recap. 7. Habits of people who stay shredded. They walk daily, not just work out, they move often. They eat consistent, simple meals that support their goal. They don't blow the weekends. Consistency wins. They train to build muscle, not just burn fat. They track their intake or build strong food awareness. They protect their sleep, knowing it affects everything. They've made this a lifestyle, not a phase. You don't have to do all 7 perfectly. Start with 1 or 2, layer in more, and give it time. Because staying shredded isn't about being extreme. It's about being consistent with the basics. And that's a habit you can build, starting today.